Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me make sure my sound's coming in good. Welcome, man. Good to be back. Seem like my sound is a little bit low, but it's okay. Everybody can hear me all right? Welcome everybody. We got a nice little show today. We're going to get into some good stuff. Everybody know, welcome to the Original People's News. This is where the Aboriginals get their news at. I am your host. They call me Ty Data, the Cyborg. So I want to thank everybody, you know what I'm saying, for the support. This is Welcome to Original News. We're coming back. We got a lot of things going on, a lot of things in the background. We have a whole lot of stuff to talk about, but we out here. But we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it about the topic as well. So I want to thank everybody. What's up, Ghost? First in the building. What's up, Ghost? Who we got out there? We got Aboriginal Leo. We got Balance 440. We got Chief Holiday. What up, Chief Holiday? What up, family? Salute. We got Trap B&B. We got Laney Lawrence. We got, is it, I'm gonna have to scoot up a little bit for this one. Is that Two Eyes? Is that Killing Micah? We got Mimi Doll in the building. Nonetheless, what's up, family? What's up? What's up, family? Point in, man. Good to be back. We got a lot going on, man. We're gonna talk about everything. Hopefully, everybody, we got, is that Donnie Bailey in the building? What's up, family? How everybody doing? So, yeah, we got a lot to talk about. A lot going on, y'all. It's finna, yeah, stuff finna hit the fan. We got Empress. I believe that's Anokia. How you doing, sister? How you doing? Welcome to see everybody back. We out here. We back. Dion Hampton in the building. What up, family? You know, gotta say what up to the family. That's just how we do it. That's just how we do it. Who else we got out there? We missing a couple people. Where you at? Where you at? That's all right. They'll be here a little bit later. So, yeah, we back. We back on. We doing a lot. I've been pretty busy. Unfortunately for me, my stores, it's its peak season. So the original Mohonic Empress, okay, Mahogany, okay, Mahogany. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm kind of far back from the screen, so big words I have trouble chopping them up because L's look like I's and I's look like L's, so I'm a little. But I believe that's a Mahogany Empress. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. You got a couple new people in the building. First off, let me say congratulations to Chief Holiday Channel. We reached 1,000 subscribers. So to many people, I don't know. It's not a big deal, but for the little effort we put in and the little amount of work we put in, we got to give it up for us, family. Give it up, give it up, give it up. That's 1,000 subscribers over there. We only had 3 months worth of content, and we've been up and loading videos, so we're doing pretty good over there. So, a little proud of that. We worked, I guess you can say worked hard, I guess, if you want to call it, but we put a little effort into it. So we got 1,000 subscribers over there. We running up on 1,000 over here too. So, so that's a good thing. I want to say what up, Piece of Chief Holiday. You now officially got your 1,000 subscribers. Authentic subscribers. So we don't buy subscribers here. They authentic. You know. So let's give it up. Now, yeah, so there was some technical issues, and also for my businesses, it's peak season. So I'm very busy because we reached our peak. I've been waiting all year for this season to kick in. Now, I don't know if it's country or it's just my stores or whatever it may be. I believe it has something to do with back to school or something like that, but I'm not sure. But whatever it is, it's my peak. So my time, is very valuable these days, and probably for the next month or two. And so we gonna get into building our own communications towers. We're gonna get into that because that's what this show is going to be about. But we're gonna touch on a couple other topics, as well. So so I apologize for that, but we out here. We ain't going nowhere, you know, and at least no time soon. But understand the time is very valuable these days. Now we're gonna try to step our game up, and like I say, welcome to the Original People's News. This is where the Aboriginals get their real news at. I'm your host, Ty Data, the Cyborg. I got computer in my family. I'm part computer, come back from the future, all that type of stuff. So let's get in with it. Now, first off, I want to say thanks to those people who's been supporting. Those elite people that see the overall vision and that sees the overall bubble of what we're doing. Because many of the people, they only can see what's in front of them. So if I put the Lakeisha Network in front of them, they're going to look at the Lakeisha Network as is. For some reason, looking to the future is a talent. Being able to look at a newborn baby and say, man, I wonder what he's going to be like when he's my age, you know, is a talent. And so, but one thing I want to talk about before we get started is that soon enough, a lot of the other communities is going to start asking the Aboriginals, what are you guys doing? What is you guys' end game? What are you guys' goals? And so if you don't have nothing to say to that, you just make the whole movement look like a bunch of weirdos and a bunch of people that's talking. So if you on your channel and a Pan-African or whatever come on your channel and say, hey, yeah, I get all the philosophy. I understand a little bit. Some of it makes sense. Some of it's dumb, whatever. But what are you guys doing? How are you guys preparing for the future? Before you turn the question around on them, what are you going to say? Now, a lot of us can't really say nothing. You don't really have too much to say. And so that's where we come in with the 5,000 Elite and the whole movement of what we're trying to do. When somebody asks you that, you should be able to say, well, we're currently working with the international organization called the 5,000 Elite. They're helping us with manufactured production to produce our own products. If they want to get thorough, you get thorough with them. Get straight thorough all the way down to the little detail if you got to. But just keep it simple. Say we're currently working on our own communications towers. That's going to be presented in Nashville, Tennessee. Where we got our own POS systems. We have our own operation in India, in China. So you should be able to let them know that this ain't no pushover movement. This ain't a group. This ain't nothing where you can just ask a couple questions and, oh, we got you, and now it just goes away. Because it's actually building that's going behind the scenes. And shout out to the people who's been joining, and shout out to the people who's been supporting, because we also got to get on people supporting. So Chief Holiday, behind the scenes, been doing it. We got Libra Sun behind the scenes, and all the scholars and people that's been putting out the information throughout the years. If that's your deal, that counts as well. Everybody don't have to be the hands-on business guy. If that's not your thing, that's not your thing. And so shout out to all the people, Black Lotus, Dion Hampton. We got I think it's we got the Empress out there putting in work. We got a lot of people. I don't want to miss everybody, but we got a lot of people. And it's still not enough, but we still appreciate it, and I appreciate everything. There's one reason I'm here, and we need to get these communications towers. This is very important. We need to get our people online. We are offline people. Now, maybe this might not mean nothing to some of the guys, but this is very important. We're like the only race of people that's completely offline, like nothing. If you go to the deep, darkest parts of Africa, at least some places they have some form of internet. It might not be 4G LTE or 5G or 6G, but at least they can go and they have their own internet. They have their own, they are online. And so we are completely offline people. But before I get deep down into that, let me go ahead and get some things off. Now I understand a lot of these other dudes and these other platforms. They're not going to help us and they're not going to embrace us. We already calculated that. And thanks for the people who have embraced us and shout out to us and tried to help us. Black Lotus, Aboriginal TV, Chief Holiday. People that don't mind shouting us out. What up to the 5,000 Elite? What up? What up? I like what you guys are doing. So I want to thank those people, but we understand the other platforms, they're not going to support us publicly, and they're not going to help us push forward because it goes against YouTube or prison culture to embrace other people. And many of these people, many of these people, they like to go with what's trending. And so this is very important. Now, with what's trending, many of these guys just gonna go with whatever's trending. If Aboriginal talk is trending, they're gonna go with it. Dane Calloway's trending, they go with it. Flat Earth is trending, they go with it. If business is trending, they go with it. Now, this is not to look down on them and not saying that these guys don't mean well and these guys can't get nothing done. But from day one, we've been here with the same message and trying to make things better. Now, many of these platforms, they are intimidated by the 5,000 Elite. And also your boy, Ty Data the Cyborg. And I don't know why. Now, I'm not saying this to gloat. I just want you to understand and see the difference between something that's authentic and some of these people who just riding on something trending. Now, many of these guys, they would do the opposite of what's trending because they get to absorb the energy. They get to take the energy off what's trending and they get to use it by being the opposite. So if the 5,000 Elite is trending, then they'll say, well, I don't want to be with the 5,000 Elite. I want to do the opposite of the 5,000 Elite. So therefore, they would suck some of the energy. But most of these guys, what they're going to do, because 5,000 Elite is actually trending a little. I mean, when you go on Google and type in the 5,000 Elite, with the first page to come up, subscriptions been going, they actually a little normal. Subscriptions are normal. But the hits, the clicks, the likes, and the Google searches for us, they are rising. And so I'm pretty sure a lot of other platforms is going to start seeing that. And then they're going to try to make their own version, or they're going to try to place themselves the opposite of what's trending. Now, and like I say, there's nothing wrong with that. But understand something real and understand something that's very authentic. And what we're doing, some people could say is revolutionary. Some people could say, oh, well, we're just getting together. I don't really see it as revolutionary. I just see it as moving forward. Now, but before you get into the guys that's, focus on trending, just understand something, like it's okay to embrace the 5,000 Elite. It's okay to, join. It's okay. It's not nothing wrong with it. It doesn't bring your numbers down. It doesn't bring your viewers down. It doesn't make you less of a man because you joined, a corporation that's, that we've been pumping out and that we've been pumping out solutions and been doing tangible and half tangible things. That does not make it, that does not going to make you less of a man. And so, but we already know how it works. You guys going to come up with your own version. which I do encourage. But at the same time, if you're just going with what's trending, it's sort of misleading the people. Because if hot dogs and peanut butter was trending, you would be talking about hot dogs and peanut butter. And so that's one of the main topics I want to say. I mean, not the main topics, but that's something I wanted to talk about before I kind of go deep in. We're gonna have a video we're gonna watch today, and we also gonna get a little more down to earth with our communications towers. Now, and also I want to say, for those of you who see the whole picture of what's going on, you guys are very rare, and that's why you guys are the elite. Many other people, they can only see what's in front of them. They can't really look into the future. The future does not do nothing for them. They want right now. And maybe maybe you, I'm not saying you're wrong for it, but what we're trying to do is not a right now solution. It's not a Band-Aid. Okay? It's not a Tylenol where you take it and you feel better that moment. You know? And so again, I want to thank those peoples. Now, one thing I also want to talk about is that we need to start seeing, well, we're going to have to start bringing out more people that can actually connect all the dots together. Like down below, you see the stock market down there. And so we're going to be learning about that, and we got to understand this is what drives the economy, this stock market down there. And the stock market is so fragile that a simple tweet can actually make your stock go up or go down. When Donald Trump tweets something, he can literally drive stock up or down with the tweet. Many of the commercials that you see, if you have a good enough commercial, it can drive your stock up. And if you have a bad commercial, it can actually drive your stock down. Now, we have stock. So a lot of us have to be very careful with what we say, because, you know, it can drive our stock up or down. That's why it takes a certain type of individual to understand the overall goal. If Ty Data tweeted, "Fuck all gay people," or something like that, that can literally drive the 5,000 Elite stock up or down. So it's a certain type of responsibility that many of us hold, especially when you're in the 5,000 Elite. Many of us hold this value. So if you are a member of the 5,000 Elite, understand what you do and what you say sometimes can harm our stock. And so let me give you some more examples. Like commercials can drive stocks. When I remember somebody told me yesterday, when Kanye West put that "Make America Great" hat on again, that can literally drive stock. When LeBron James switches teams, that drives stock. I was talking to somebody yesterday. He told me that one of the owners from Tesla, I don't know his name, but one of the owners was from Tesla, was having a government contract of some kind of space station or some kind of space program. And he went on somebody's talk show, and he was the owner of Tesla was hitting a blunt. Now, mind you, weed is legal where he's from, but that right there can make him lose his job. Now, I don't know if he lost his job, or I don't know if they threatened to get his jobs. It drives stock. I remember when Michael Phelps had a picture with a bong or something. That drove Wheaties and General Mills, and that drove their stock. So those of you who understand the overall conglomerate and the overall study, the economic study, and the engineering, and all the things that we put in everything we do, those of you who understand the big picture, we need you. The rest of the YouTubers and prisoners and weirdos, we're leaving them. You're relieving them. I give it a couple more months. We'll be out of here. We're getting things together. We don't have everything rolling right, but a couple more months we'll be completely out of here. You're not gonna have to worry about all this petty stuff. But just give us some more time. But those of you who see the big picture, we need you. We don't need your money. We need you to come help us, because we don't know business. A lot of these people don't know business. If we knew business, we wouldn't be in this situation. So if something simple as a tweet can drive the stock market, if something simple as a rapper putting on a hat, or a guy switching teams, or a guy hitting a blunt or a bong, or a simple picture with a mistress. Now, oh, my bad. Now, one thing I want to talk about is that right now, my sister, Latricia Vital, her name's Latricia. She's part of the Lakeisha Network. And she actually, oh man, I didn't mean for that to come up right now. She actually have a meeting. She actually had a meeting with Jerome Adams, which is the United States Surgeon General. Now, those of you might not know that my sister Latricia, that's part of the name of the Lakeisha Network. That's how I got the name Lakeisha. Now, I have one sister named Makesha, Makesha, and I have my sister Latricia, which is her in this picture with the Surgeon General of the United States, Jerome Adams. Now, her name is Latricia. That's Latrisha. So that's where we get the name Lakeisha. You take the L off her name and put the Keisha on the other name. That's how I got the name Lakeisha. And so he's actually tweeting about her. You can Google him. You can check out his Twitter page. He's actually tweeting about, my sister. She's very impressed. Like I say, she's one of the, pretty much her name is in the Lakeisha Network. So she is part of the Lakeisha Network as well. Now, I got a little Google on the guy to see exactly what to see exactly about his career and things like that. But many of you guys can just Google him. So he's the Attorney General. Many of you hateful guys, you're gonna find something hateful to say, but that's
anesthesiologist.
Oh, whoa, right. And so many of you will be able to understand what's going on and how things work. Now, he was let me see. His name is Jerome M. Adams, the American anesthesiologist. Okay. Hold on one second. My computer is talking to me because this word is highlighted. Let me see. So he's the Attorney General of the United States. You can just Google him and learn about him. And so I'm very proud of my sister. I'm very proud of us. I'm very proud of everybody in the Lakeisha Network. For donating and for helping and for understanding. Now, this is what this segment is going to be about, the Lakeisha Network, because we need to get our people online. If we don't get online soon, it's going to be very bad for us, and it's going to be a little weird for us. And I don't mean bad as in like we're going to die, but it's just going to be a little more hard work. Now, this is my calling. This is what I do. This is what I'm here for. We need to get this network up and running. Now, many other people that can't see for the future and don't know nothing about what I'm saying, it's very far-fetched for them to understand what I'm saying. But I'm going to break it down for you how in different ways we can get this network up and running, and we can get us and our people online. Now, let me see where we going to go. Let me see. What we're going to do is we're going to watch a video, and we're going to show you a video of a man putting up some communications towers on a farm. He's like on a farm, and he's putting up a communications towers himself. It looks like him and his wife or something are putting up a communications tower. So this is very important. Now we still searching for the perfect location in Nashville, but we do have a city, but we just have to dig into the city and get the perfect places in the city and do more vetting of the city. Now, and like I say, those of you who understand the overall goal, we need you. Those of you who see one show after another show and one little thing, just keep watching and try to support as much as you can. James Gilmore, what's up, family? What's up, family? So we're going to go ahead and check out this video really quick, and we're gonna get into that, so you'll be able to understand. So you ready? Let's go ahead and get into that real quick. Be right back.
I'm going to show you guys today. Super portable. Its measurements when collapsed are just under 2 feet, about 1 foot 8 inches tall, and circumference we're looking at about a couple inches over 4 feet around, and I'll give you diameter as well. Diameter of the whole unit's just over 1.5 feet, actually about 1.5 feet, 1 foot 6 inches in diameter when collapsed. So I'm going to show you how it works. It's fairly lightweight. It's awkward, but it is something a person can pick up. Probably better with two, but you can manage it yourself. And essentially, it sort of untwists. Oops, I lost my earbud.
Can y'all hear me? Now see, this is why these people are winning. You see, hold on, let me stop that. See, this is why these people are winning. They're not winning because they're smarter, or because they're better, or they got some kind of super, intelligence or something. It's because they're doing. Now, this guy just folded out a communications tower on his farm. Now, this is crazy. We don't even have one. Now, we don't have to get the same exact one as he did, and we don't have to do exactly as he do, but at least we should be able to have our own form of communications. Now, I'm gonna get thorough into this when we come back, and hopefully we'll be able to understand and see the importance before we go to the network map. Now, this guy is literally finna put together a communications tower while his wife is filming. Now, many of us we're broken, we're lost, we're old, we don't care. We've been through a lot. Everything seems so far-fetched. Oh, you need to be Bill Gates. You need $1 million. So you guys, you cannot just leave us alone. We cannot have you in our group because you're a downer. You see, there's a group of 27, 30-year-olds, 25, 24, 20-year-olds out there, and they're expired by stuff like this. And they never seen stuff like this. And this stuff is amazing to them that they can literally build their own communications tower right there in their backyard if they wanted to. Now, we need these towers, and we're getting these towers. I don't care however you might put it, a wet group you might lump me in with, we're getting these towers. Now, so he's finna put the towers together, and pretty much, and pretty much and spell it out for you. It's just that simple, everybody. It's just that simple. And so it's the towers were like 30 foot. Let's hear him talking, because he got to put every last one of those clips on. Now just imagine
you have a very lightweight rigid antenna tower. Oh, section missing.
Now, this is a basic tower, just a basic tower. I mean, of course, ours is going to be a lot more sophisticated and has a lot more things going, but this is a basic tower. And so he's going to do the measurements on it. And see, this is the type of stuff that you know, and this is why they winning, y'all. Look at this. The guy is building a communications tower on a little farm. Do you understand? His own communications. Now, he's probably ain't gonna use it for more than like TV or something like that. But we need stuff a lot more. We need to control our own data. And I'm gonna get into that, man. I'm gonna go ahead and go through this because I need to go in. I need to
34 feet on our 100-foot tape measure. Total height, each section just a little over a foot, about 1 foot 2 inches. So we could do the math. I think there's 30 sections. But there you go. Super duper rigid, super portable, stainless steel antenna tower, emergency response, satellite communications, deployable light tower, camera, whatever you want to do. Ham radio, good old ham radio fun. So awesome for your next field day for your club or emergency response or whatever you want to do. So thanks for looking.
Or whatever you want to do. You see what I'm saying?
Answer them and make all the questions and answers available on the ad.
Now, what up? We back. Now, I want people to take a look at that. This dude is building some communications towers. Whether it's some basic communications tower. Now, I can't sit here and make it seem like I cannot sit here and make it seem like, you know, I'm some guru at it. But I know the importance of data. Now, these people got the one up on you. And they will always have the one up on you if you allow them to house and control your data. They know everything about you. They know more about you than you know yourselves because of the flow of data. Every time you use your credit card, they know what you're buying. Every time you use a credit card, they know what you're buying. Every time you turn on TV, every time you click, every time you go on the internet, right now, they control the data. They know how much money, they know just about how much money they're going to make on Halloween. They know just about how much money they're going to make on Christmas. They know they almost literally can predict the future because of the data that they have of ours. They control our data. So we need to be able to control our own data, hands down. If somebody gonna get our data, they should be hacking it or should be getting it on some kind of legal type way that's gonna get them beat up or sued or something else. We're giving these people our information willingly. And we walking around wondering why we losing, talking about, because we need to, you know, get some businesses, and we need that. It's way beyond businesses. Because if we start getting businesses, they know what we're Googling. They know what type of businesses we doing. They know what type of business we want. They can beat us to them. So we need our own communications tower, and I'm saying this for everybody that I met in this community. Chief Holiday, Lex Vortex, Kansu, Sinetta, Brother Jabari, Garfield, A1, AP, Black Lotus, Q Butter, what's the guy named Tommy Sotomayor. Who else? Sister Geneva. The other lady. Manly Honest or Truthfully Honest. Who else? Shaka Utmost. Brother Larry. Brother Polite. Captain Tazoriak. Hebrews in the Hood. Who else I know? Digital Pit Boss. Tahanka Bay. Who else I know? Young Pharaoh, Dane Calloway. Sister Satmac. The lady, the one lady, she mean as hell, and she cute as hell. Let me see. I forgot her name. But anyway, we need to get these towers. We need to get these communications. Straight up. ASAP. And I'm getting them. And we're going to get them. So if you're going to stand by and watch, that's bad for you. That's sad for you. That you're going to have to live with that burden. We need these towers. There is a priority. We need our own communications. We need our own data flow. Now, I know it might be above some people's head. And I know it might be way over the place for some people. But those of you who understand, the few people who understand, we're getting these towers. And we need these towers. It's very important and it's very vital. We have to have them. We have to have our own data flow. Now, with that being said, let's look into the future. For those people who are futuristics. From the starts of the towers, it brings more and more technology. Technology moves very fast. When you look at the Lakeisha Network, I want you to think about that computer that Iron Man has called Jarvis. We want something that sophisticated. It's possible. It is not that difficult. We can do it. And we is going to do it. Simple as that. But it would be nice if we had help from the community. Cell phone, there are multiple towers. Towers can be used for multiple different things. So there can be cell phone towers. There can be satellite towers. There can be AM, FM. There can be, internet. That's stuff I invented it that I don't even know if it works yet. So there's lots of stuff. And so we need these towers. We're getting these towers. But I just would like to come to the community and let them know this is what we need. Like, out of anything, we need to control our own information. Now, I know this is not everybody's deal. And this is not everybody's lane. But if there's some human in there, if there's some regular person in there, and you got a platform, you don't need to ride our dick, and you don't need to holy grail and scratch our back and do all that just to say, let's get our own communications towers for our own data flow. There's no reason your enemy should be controlling your data. That's a misnomer. That goes against the brain. Like, my brain can't even process that. Like, my head might explode trying to process, like, okay, these guys say this the enemy, but yet they control all the information. It doesn't go together. So if you real, you know what I'm talking about. Now, and when we look towards the future, things should be a lot more sophisticated. Things should go easy. And when you look at the Lakeisha Network in the future, it should be just as sophisticated as Vicky on iRobot or Jarvis from Iron Man. you should be able to go up into a machine and get a loan. Say, hey, Lakeisha, I need a couple dollars. You know, pull out your 5,000 Elite membership card, put it in there, check you out. Boom. Simple as that. How much you need? Oh, I need about $45. Boom, sit there. Okay, well, if you don't pay it back by this time, I need you to report to this location for this job. If you don't pay the money back, we got a job waiting for you. You're going to work that money off. Like, it should be that sophisticated. You should be able to lock your keys in your car. Lakeisha, let me in my car. Open your car door. This stuff is way far-fetched to many people, and I understand a lot of people, that's not your lane. You so used to hearing about Jesus and all the Pokemon characters that come out of the Bible and that come out of these caves and all this. I understand that. But we can do this, and this is real, and we're about to do this. So either you're going to help us or you just going to watch us. That's the only choices you having. You can start your own if you want to. You can do whatever you want to, but we about to get these communications towers. Now, y'all seen the man fold out a 30-foot, 60-foot something tower on a farm. And what are you doing? What are you about to do? Now, you about to go to the store and get some cookies? You about to roll up you a good? You're about to watch some debate tonight or some guy scream at another guy tonight? And these dudes over there, these people over there putting towers up. It's real. So I'm not here to beg you. And I'm not here to baby you or pamper you and feed your ego and tell the black woman how great she is and tell the black man how great she is. Man, we finna show you that. I want to show you how great you is. I don't want to have to say it. I want to show it to you. How about that? Now, like I say, when it comes to the future, there are future plans. And if our future look bright as long as we can work towards it. If we worry about, things that's untangible and things that's not, helpful, and if you don't want to help, you are the problem. Those of you who's not trying to lend a hand, those of you who are not trying to make things better, you are the problem. That's 100%. You are the problem. Many of you might not know it, but many of you are the problem because you're not helping as much as you can, or you're not even helping at all. So when we look at the future, at our own towers, we get to have our own data flow. So that way we get to know more about our culture than they do. They know more about our culture. They know what shoes is trending. They know the top rappers that's trending. They know everything that's trending, everything that's hot in our culture. And all they have to do is sell it to us. And we're going. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about also is when you're dealing with the connection, everything that we do is connected to something. And it goes along and it has a role it plays. Now, like I said before, only a certain amount of people is going to be able to keep up and going to be able to see the big picture and going to be able to see the whole entire structure of what's going on. It's all together. We are a corporation over here. I know you might be confused and you might see us getting a couple of arguments. You might see us, laughing and joking sometimes. And for the Aboriginal community, when a Pan-African asks you, what are you guys doing for our society? What are you going to tell them? What are you going to say? We're trying to free the minds, or some little cliche movie, title. You should be able to tell them, we working with a company or the 5,000 Elite. And we are currently working on our own communications towers that's going to start in Nashville, Tennessee. And it's going to expand out. You should be able to tell them we're working on our own manufacturing and production. And if they want to get specific, you could tell them we're starting our own sanitary company in Nashville, Tennessee. We're going to start off with simple toilet paper, go all the way up to diapers, napkins, tampons, all the way out. And that's just one company. Now there's multiple companies all the way to sports agencies, all the way to something simple as just, a cell phone store. So there's multiple companies that we're working on. We just don't say them all, and we don't present them all. And you guys need to be able to make it yours, because they're going to stump you out if you don't get the building. Now, they're here to distract you from building, because if you don't build nothing and they don't build nothing, now you have played in their role and you're fighting their game. If I'm a wrestler and you're a kickboxer and we finna go into a match and I say, wait, there's gonna be no kicking, we can only wrestle. Well, I'm a wrestler, so chances are my odds of winning is greater. Not saying that I can win, but my odds of winning is greater. So you're fighting their fight. Our fight is with building. This is how we stamp everybody out, is by outbuilding them. When you're building tangible things that validates your philosophy, hands down, when you're building something and you're moving forward, that validates your philosophy. You got a people built the whole nation off of lying, off of lies. But when you go to their churches, they got huge churches the size of malls, built off a lie. What are your options? You gonna go to the shack of the people that's telling the truth? Or you gonna go to the big mall-sized church of the people that's lying? The average person going to the mall-sized church because they're building. And the people that's telling the truth in a shack, in the basement of their mama's apartment or something, and they telling the truth and they waking the people up from YouTube, it's a hard decision. But when you speaking the truth, as we do, and you're building, as we are, the world is going to have to bend to us at some point. Now, I want to get into something a little quick. A little research I did, actually YouTube and Google that I did, about a guy, a Black Power guy called Huey P. Newton. Now, everybody know who Huey P. Newton is. Now, a lot of us didn't grow up knowing about him, but if you're in this community, you know who that guy is. Now, that's the guy, that's one of the leaders or one of the founder members of the Black Panthers back in the 70s. And by today's standards, this guy will be a coon to these guys, because he went over to China and he met with Asian officials. He met with Vietnam officials, North and South, North Korea officials. He didn't meet with General Mao, but he met with General Mao's wife. And if he did meet with General Mao, they kept it hush. So technically, we don't know if he did meet with them or not. But as the book says, he met with the wife. There was also other leaders presidents from Asia wanted to meet him. The story goes that no living president have ever been to China. And Richard Nixon was the president at the time. And he had scheduled a date to go to China, to be the first president to ever go to China. Guess what? Huey P. Newton beat him to it. He beat him to it. He ended up going to China. And he talks about it in a book. You can go check out his book. I'm not going to try to quote it so people won't say I'm fucking, I don't know what's the whatever the new shit they got. But so check out the book. And he said from his own words. I don't want it to be my words. I want you to see what he had to say when he went there. How many officials was flying to China to come see him? How many people from Vietnam and different parts of China was coming to see him? Now, by today's standard, he will be a coon because of that. The founder of the so-called Black Power movement, the founder, I don't want to say if he's the founder or one of the founders of the Black Power movement, he will be considered a coon today. Many of these people are so tight and so wrapped up, and they put our people in such a box that if you dare do anything outside that box, you will be isolated. And so the founder of the whole entire movement will be a coon. And that's unacceptable. So this is the journey that we're on. The way I see it, he got the farthest. I want to pass that. Some of us need to pass that. He went over there and met with literally officials, y'all. We're not talking about no little girls that work in the warehouse or some shit. We're not talking about a couple businessmen. He talking about he met with the General Mao's wife. He met with North, South Vietnam, North, South Korea. He met with their leaders. And that's the farthest, as I see it, in modern day. Now, those might say, well, Marcus Garvey did this. Man, that was a long time ago. We're talking modern day. We got people in the community that was alive that remember that. We're not talking about nothing. Modern day, he did that. Now, you can call him a coon if you want to. But that was a power move. And it went unchecked in this community. Nobody talk about it because it's coon activity in this community. But I spotted it. And I'm not going to let it pass me by. I'm not just going to let it slip under the rug. The man went over there and had all them leaders coming to meet him and shake his hand and bowing to him. The fuck y'all talking about? These dudes ain't real black power, though. They're not authentic. I'm sorry. They're not. Because ain't no way in hell you gonna be a black power goon and you're not even gonna mention that. You're gonna act like that never even happened. Some of you probably even went there with the man. Some of you probably got family members that was there with him. Some of you greeted him when he came home. But by today's standard, you got to keep that on the hush because that's coon shit. It's sad. Now, I'm not going to point fingers and say which group and what this is that. But I'm not going to let that go under the rug. And like I said, one more time, the way I see it, is he got the farthest. Out of all of us in the generation, he got the farthest. And we're going to beat it, the 5,000 elite. We're going to literally pull it off. We're going to literally go over there to other countries, including Africa, South America, and we're going to meet with the officials. and we're going to talk commerce, we're going to talk business, and we're going to talk networking. Now, I needed to get that off because I can't understand why these people let that go unchecked and unbalanced in this community, and they're about that power, supposedly. But it's all good. Now, back to these towers. Many of these towers are a lot more sophisticated than they look. And we're able to manipulate the towers to fit our community. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and go to the map so we can go ahead and get these towers out the way. But we finna go on a quick commercial break, and then we're going to come back so I can try to set up for this map. Be right back. Picture Chief Holiday with an A1 day. Number 1 of 92, coming through like a screw. I'ma cop mask 9 and wait on the shoe. Hit up Tata Data just to get the Bluetooth. Cause Jaguar OMAC jersey so damn hard. I got the Amara squad saying, oh my god. Cold Turkey 23, who could it be? I'm a cop mask 9, so that'll be me. Google Tennessee to CAP. You best let it be known and not letting it be. That's double zeros like some superheroes. Got the all gold grill like some Lego Cheetos. Cause the Indians in the hood is always hard. You come talking your trash, we'll pull your car. We'll try to provide a solution fix, but if they ain't gonna work, then we busting your shit. Trauma halt trauma like some samurai summon. If you ain't with the elite, then you down for nothing. Cause I'm copping them all, or that'll be a waste. Having the haters walking around with the crucifix face. Cause the Indians in the hood is always hard. You come talking your trash, we'll pull your car. We'll try to provide a solution fix, but if they ain't gonna work, then we busting your shit. Welcome, family. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I cannot see the chat, but again, this is a map. The map is outdated because I'm not going to show the new current up-to-date map, unless you one of the members of the 5,000 League and you're really interested in seeing it. We can hook that up for you. But this is the map. This map was done last year. This is last year's map, so this is not even this year's map. And so as you can see, where majority of our people are at is right over in this area. Now, of course, Minnesota is going to be, more, but then it gets juicy down there in Chicago, and then it gets juicy down here in Texas, and then Florida has this little, this little calling, and so you get some nice little pickings over here in Atlanta, but over here on the coast, all right there, it looks clustered. It looks like a lot of people. But if I blow the map up, there's like people here and here and here and here. So it just looks clustered. There's actually not that many people. It's just because the map is scrunched down in such a way it looks a lot. But as you can see, Nashville, Tennessee, it's like right here. Okay? Now, our towers is going to start right here. Now, we can go 360 degrees anywhere we want to, and we're going to meet nothing but our people. Nothing but support. This is the overall goal right here of the Lakeisha, one of the overall goals of the Lakeisha Network. Now, it's not that difficult, y'all. It does take work. Now, don't let no weirdos try to despair you. And this is very important to our people. We need to have our own flow of data. It is very vital. I should be able to, call someone on my network for my people. We get the information, not them. If we're going to use a credit card, it should go to our people. If we're going to turn on the cable, it should go on. We should get the notification that people's watching this movie, not them. Everything needs to be, every piece of data needs to be, this is why I'm here. This is why I was born. It's for these towers to get built. If I don't do nothing else, I'm building those towers for my people. Whether my people going to hate me for it or murder me, I don't give a shit. We're getting those towers, and that's 100%. Now, the naysayers, the haters, the weirdos, you need $1 million, you need a Super Bowl money and all that. We ain't trying to hear that. We not trying, no excuse whatsoever. There's not one excuse. Ain't no excuses. Now, if you want to do real technical, you have to understand Nashville is a capital city. It is the capital of Tennessee. So it holds electoral power over the whole state of Tennessee. Because it's the capital. It's where the bills are wrote and are made. Now, one of the goals is to overpopulate Nashville, Tennessee. We're not talking about no 80%, and we're not talking no little, oh man, we're the majority in this city, and we're not talking about like that. We're talking about like so many of us there, don't nobody else want to be there. Simple as that. That's a simple equation. Wherever we are, that's where most people don't want to be. So if we all fluctuate to Nashville, guess what's going to happen to Nashville? Everybody else going to leave. They don't going to want to be there. Who want to go outside? Who want to go outside and you got these? Hold on, let me see. I think I pressed the button. Sorry. Who want to go outside and you got, Tyrone them out there jogging and playing ball with their shirt off, and your wife and your kids? They don't want that. They don't want to go to the park and see that. You don't want to go to the park and see all these cool ass dudes hanging around, talking at the park, talking at the pool, all in Walmart, all in this. You don't want to see that, do you, America? So what's the best thing for you to do? Is to leave. Not kick you out, but chances are they're going to leave. So who's left for this? Who's left? Who's left? There. So by being an overwhelming majority, you guys, being an overwhelming majority by default, just by mathematics, we control the police station. We control the Senate. We control the governor. We control the whole entire state with just Nashville, Tennessee. Because Nashville is where the laws are made. You see? That's where the laws are made. Now, of course, you're going to need opinions from the rest of the state. You're going to need overall opinions. But tell George Bush that, and his brother Jeb, when they had that election in Florida. Tell him that. Tell everybody else that when it's time for them to do their electrical stuff and whatever their electoral stuff. Tell them that. So if we got to get some foreigners, because we have some foreigners willing to help the Somalians, they're African. And I know that might amaze a lot of people. They're willing to help us. But we need to have jobs there for them. We need to have a pathway to citizenship there for them. If the rest of these motherfuckers around Tennessee and the rest of everybody don't want to be involved, oh no, man, that shit's too huge, man. That shit, that's a big deal to me, or whatever they want to call it. Okay, you say your whiny ass where you at. But if like I say, Tennessee has 8 borders. If we can just get 10,000 people from all 8, what's that? 80,000. That's 80,000 people right there in Nashville, Tennessee. That's 80,000 of us. But guess what? We need jobs there. So this is the one of the most important piece of real estate that we have, y'all. It's Nashville, Tennessee. Now we do have the Empress there. She's there. Now I don't know what her politics is like, but if she, what I'm saying, but it would be nice to start shaping yourself to get into politics if that's your thing. If that's not your thing, it's cool. We'll find something for you. I'm up here in Minnesota. We politicking. As you can see, my sister just had a meeting with the Surgeon General of the United States of America to literally have a conversation with the face of the Lakeisha app, with the face of the Lakeisha network. Her name is literally in the network. And she has a meeting with the Surgeon General of the United States. And y'all dudes is over here arguing about, I don't even know, man. I don't even know what's the argument about. I got a clue, because I try to keep up with the back chat. And, I call a couple people. They fill me in. But that was a couple days ago. So I don't even know. It might be some new shit. It's a 24-hour news cycle. It's like a 24-hour news cycle. Whatever's trending that day. Just wake up and see what's trending today. Type in Google. What's trending? Okay. Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. Scratch all that. Now, Lakeisha Network is supposed to be so sophisticated, you guys. It's supposed to be so sophisticated. It's supposed to be able to have loan machines. Like a machine you can go to and just get out a loan. Not an ATM. Based off your payment history, based off the stock of the 5,000 Elite. A 5,000 Elite member can literally be able to go up to one of these machines and say, hey, Lakeisha, I need about $200. I got something to do. Pop your card in the machine. Psst. Read all your information, all your data that we should have, okay, not them, all your data, and say, okay, well, we can do 75 for you. And if you make the first 25 payment, we'll give you, you know what I'm saying? The machine will literally take your data and literally do a loan depending on that. And guess what? If you don't pay the loan back, we got a job for you. Just report here. It'll be a receipt. Report here at this time if you can't pay it back. So if you ain't got no money, you can't pay it back, all you got to do is go work those hours off, man. Just go work those hours off. We got a little spot for you. Go work those hours off. You know what I'm saying? Pay 25 and go work the other 50. Like, it should be that sophisticated. Now this is just stuff that's coming off the dome. Our network should be that sophistication. We should be able to just go outside and just. Now, I'm not even gonna go there because that's just gonna blow people's mind. I'm not even gonna go there, but it should be that sophisticated. And it's gonna take business-minded people. It's gonna take futuristic-minded people. I might not even get to see it. It might be 30 years from now. Light Paul might be the one to cut the ribbon on that machine or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or who knows? But I just want to let you know, like, technology is here. The future is now. And if we can't control our own data flow, then how you expect for us to build anything that's affect all of us? Now, California, can I even go over there, man? Let me see if they gonna cut me out over there. Let me see if I can scoot over there. I want to go over there to California. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me see if I can go over there. Yeah, so I'm finna go over there to California real quick. See how they go. Now when you're dealing with California is over here. It's like I said, California is ran like another country. But getting some towers in California or outside California or in the middle or even towers outside the ocean or wherever, that'll be easy. That ain't gonna be that hard. But eventually we're gonna need to be able to connect each other. Either we're gonna have to go through boat or we're gonna have to have trains or whatever. We're gonna have to have something where we can connect each other. And so their time is a little bit different. So they're gonna have to be like a whole nother country of ours, a whole nother, like a, it's hard to explain because their time is different and they on the other side and they right there on the coast. So that's very vital to the people as well. There's outside influences. There's also outside networking. There's also individuals, in certain places and things like that. So that plays a heavy role as well. But we're going to need to be able to be connected. And in order for us to be connected, it's going to have to start in Nashville. Let me scoot over real quick because I need to go back over here. Let me see. It's going to have to start back over here with Nashville. You understand? It's going to have to start right here in Nashville. Now, how the media works and how the information flows, it can vary. But what I'm thinking now is that everybody just report to Nashville. Everybody report there. And Nashville will then send out to our media. Say we'll send out through our communication system. And this is sort of how like it is in New York and in Washington. All other states report to Washington. So they say. Now, technically, I don't know, but common man's knowledge, all states report to Washington. All certain industry has their capital. Like, for example, I know Arizona is where DirecTV is I think it's the headquarters of DirecTV. So all DirecTVs all across the country report to Arizona. I know that. Now, Comcast, you got your Comcast report, I don't know. I think it's Texas or somewhere. I'm not sure. Then you got, what other networks you got? You got your Chatter, you whatever little cable deals you got in your company is nothing more than a brother or sister company of the major companies. And so they all report and all that data flows. They have a certain way the data flows. And it can change. It can change. But at least let's kick it off right there in Nashville, Tennessee. Now, I'm going to have to fade over. Let me see. I'm going to have to fade over. I didn't bring up a commercial, did I? I don't have an extra commercial, so I'm going to need a couple seconds to get everything together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play the song real quick. I forgot to grab another commercial. And so I'll be right back so I can sit back and we can break this down. We can get out of here. Be right back. What up? What up? What up? We back. So, yeah. Now, I can see the chat now. Now, so we want everybody to understand that this is not a game. This is not a joke. Now, many other people in the YouTube world, and many of these people, they're not in it to do something real. They in it to try to get something out of it. But you got people all across the world and all across the globe that is waiting on us. And if you want to start your own and start off by yourself, that's perfectly fine. But it's obviously, if that's not your thing, that's not your thing. This is our thing, and it's been our thing from day one. So why not just support what you already have? But if you feel you can bring something to the table, then bring it to the table. But there's no way we're going to be able to call ourselves a nation or call ourselves something if we don't have something simple as our own communications. We need to put our people online. We need to get online. That's pretty much what it is. It's putting our people online. Now, there's an overall goal and there's an overall message that a lot of people will not get and will not understand. But if you do, and if you understand, we need you. Your people need you. Or at least we do. And we have as much details as you want. We know where we headed. We know what we want. Now, that's one thing for us to be around for 100 years and not have nothing but some, couple little truck companies and some churches or something. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because I don't want to keep talking. But there is some points that I wanted to make that I think I'm missing. But I believe I made all the points that I wanted to make. And I just want to let everybody know that we out here and we got a lot going on. And you would never know everything we got going on. But as we start revealing it, it'll come to you. Now, those of you who are a member of the 5,000 Elite, we do have a meeting tonight at 8 o'clock. Tonight at 8 o'clock Central Time. So I want to thank everybody for coming out. We got some more shows coming up. We back. And thank for everybody supporting. And those of you who's new to this channel, we are a solution-based channel. And if you're not, if you're not interested in solutions or you just want to see the dramas and the fights, this is probably not the best channel for you. And we out here, y'all. Our Google numbers are coming up. Family. I got you, family. Let me see. Okay, I got you. It should be at 8 o'clock Central Time. Let me see what's out there. Anybody got any questions out there? Anybody got any questions or comments about our communications towers? Shout out to Libra Sun out there. We got some stuff brewing in the background. Anybody got any questions, comments, or anything they want to talk about? I know I got a couple emails and talked to some people about our Universal Media Network, but we're gonna talk about it. Make sure you guys support the Tribe Up app. Also, that's another, a small part of us trying to be independent. So, and thanks for everybody who have. And so make sure you cherish our stuff, because what we cherish, it's like they want it. You know what I'm saying? And then we got the Biz 101 in the building. You can go there, check that out. Any type of messages or any type of things to help support your business, start there. The link is in the below. The link is there in the chat room. Oh, yep. Yeah, you getting a tribal discount. You're getting a tribal discount. Also, I got some good news. I know what I forgot. You're getting a tribal discount. Now, I got some good news. Now, those of you who are members of the 5,000 Elite, we're now offering business courses. Now, I'm going to get more details on the courses, but someone came to me and they said, I like what you guys are doing, and they're financial, pretty much financial people, and they're willing to give us free courses for all members of the 5,000 Elite. Now, there's going to be a course coming up pretty soon. I got to get all the information. Also, we have some other supporters, sponsors that's coming. And we got some really good sponsors that's coming that's going to amaze you guys. I'm even working on like a little documentary type thing. I don't want to call it a documentary because the documentary seems too sophisticated to whatever hell it is that I'm doing. Let me see what else we got out there. What else we got out there, man? Put your businesses out there. Put your info out there. What you got? Some stuff we got to keep behind the scenes, though. Some of that stuff, y'all, don't say nothing. Let's keep that behind the scenes. But those of you who's out there, what you got going on? What you got in your neighborhood? Anybody got any questions? Anybody understand our towers? We're getting those towers, whether they like it or not. Let me see what you got. The chat just froze. I don't know if the computer froze. What's the deal? Who out there? Man, So I want to, So I want to welcome everybody back. We got some more shows that's coming on. We got some other shows that's coming on tonight. We'll be back. Chief Holiday, and I believe Chief Holiday and D-Red should be going in. Tonight. Y'all want to check this out. This gonna be hot, y'all. We coming hard. We finna come hard, y'all, man. Woo. Man. THC dispensaries. Oh yeah, so THC dispensaries. Who else we got? Yeah, definitely check in tonight. Tonight, Chief Holiday and them going in. They going in. So it's been, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so y'all definitely want to check that out. We got a new episode. I'm not going to say the name of it, but we got a new episode. The one of the episodes got canceled, but we got a new episode. This is gonna be raw. So y'all want to check this out, and it's gonna be kicking off with Chief Holiday and D-Red. So they're gonna be kicking this episode off. It's gonna be dope. Let me see. Right, it's all about building. Right, building and helping. Now this building is trending. It's starting to trend, but this is what I wanna go back to that again. I know, cause I'm kind of out. I've been around. You know what I'm saying? I kind of been out for a while, so I just want to kind of stick around. But in all reality, I gotta put this out there one more time. The 5,000 Elite and us moving forward and starting to have solutions. It is trending, okay? It is. We're getting more Googles. We're getting more hits. We're getting more clicks. We're getting more searches. We're also getting more comments. We're getting more likes. And we're getting more subscribers. So this business stuff is trending. So be on the lookout for the guys who want to ride the trending wave. They want to talk about whatever's trending and whatever's hot. They're on it. That's a perfect way to get yourself in a nice little scandal there. trying to follow behind some guys that's really trying to be something, that's trying to trend. But that's not to knock people and to say people can't do what we're doing. Because to be honest, many of these people can do majority of this stuff by next week. So I just want to be, I want to save you. Your boy Ty Data going to save you by the people who's trying to talk about what's trending, or they're trying to place themselves the opposite of what's trending. If you got that's trending and you say, well, I'm the opposite, that's a good way to start a trend, the opposite of the trend. Just like they do in politics. You got Barack Obama, you got the other guy. What's the other guy? I forgot. Mitt Romney. See, Barack Obama's trending. You go get, you know what I'm saying? It's a game of opposite. And many of these YouTubers, they know it. So be careful for the, also be on the lookout for the anti-solution people. They don't have solutions, but if you bring them a solution, they have a solution of why your solution don't work. They have a solution of anti-solution. So keep that going. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. Somebody said I have some connections in Brazil, and I'm having to look into what is really going on in the National Museum. So we have locations there burning up Afrocentrics. Affiliates. Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. Yeah, that would be nice. But hold them on ice, because we're not 100% ready to start networking. We don't want other people to come in and see us in our raggedy stages in the community arguing and doing this. We don't want other people to see us, in our raggedy stage. So we're gonna keep that on ice. So keep those Brazil connections on ice, fam. We definitely gonna need those. I don't know what's going on with the museum, but I'm guessing there's something going on in the museum. I think it caught on fire or something like that. Something like that. So everybody cool. No questions on the network. No questions on the towers. I know y'all seen that video. That man putting up a damn tower in his house. Like, quit playing. I mean, the towers we're going to need is to be a lot more powerful than that. But we could start somewhere. Right, okay. He said everything is on ice, yup. So hold a lot of stuff. One more thing I want to talk about. This Christmas is our Christmas. This is ours. We're making this Christmas ours, whether you like it or not. We got a lot of stuff coming, and we're preparing for this Christmas. This is what everybody else, all the other corporations, are waiting on now. China's already getting the Christmas stuff ready. The stores are already trying to figure out what they gonna make hot, or what's gonna be hot, and what's gonna be trending for this Christmas. So we're doing the same. And you should be doing the same. Okay. So we good? We good? So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Y'all stay tuned for Chief Holiday and D-Ray them. I don't know if they gonna come on right now, or if they gonna go. Chief Holiday, y'all coming on right now, or y'all going on tonight? Y'all finna come on right now? So they might come on right after this, or they might be coming on a little later tonight. So be on the lookout for that. But make sure we stay focused. Now plus, go now. I think you were supposed to be now. It says no. Oh, so they want you to go on now? Yeah, I'm trying to hang around. You know what I'm saying? I know it's been a while. Thank you. Thank you. We try. Well, I can't say we're trying. We're doing. So, trying is that was last week. That was 2 months ago. We're doing. And we're getting it done. We're making progress. And we got we got so much stuff in store. Oh my God, y'all people so lucky. Y'all have no idea the stuff we got in store. It's ridiculous, man. Man. I have a hard time not saying nothing. But it's all cool. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Peace to everybody. Shout out to the chat. Everybody else in the community, all other platforms, all other people. You ain't got to like me. You ain't got to be a part of whatever we doing. But don't try to act like we not here. Don't try to act like don't try to act like the 5,000 Elite don't bother you. Don't try to act like you don't like it or you don't dislike it. Don't try to act like this energy is not affecting you. Y'all know what we want. We put it out there. We laid it out there on the table. We're getting these towers. So if you really for the people, like you claim you is, if you really care about what's going on and how does all this, you will help us get those towers. And those are the beginning. And the shit is easy. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. 5,000 Elite, y'all. We out here, man. They hear the noise we making, and we ain't even really making no real noise. We actually just talking to each other. So, in all reality, we only just talking to a couple of people, and they just listening. But it's all good. We out here, family. Action make progress happen. Yup. Okay, let's make sure we link up, fam. Let's make sure we link up. I appreciate y'all, too. That's why I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? And also, I don't have no other choice. I don't have no other choice but to make it work with you because you all we got. You all I got. So what I look like trying to destroy you? I just took out somebody I'm going to need in the future. Like it's dumb as hell. Like it's dumb as hell backwards and forwards and up and down. You know? But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, man. Chief will come back because I know Chief got some energy and see what's up. But we out here. We ain't going nowhere. Peace.
Watch it take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. Yeah, all this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust, yes, trust and believe. Watch us take over. Yeah, my dad is on a different lane. We find the wins in all the games that they try to play. We held our ground, tell our fans through the private A. While leaders down, knowledge drown, but we find a way. Life was cold, but we made it hot. No matter how it goes, we gon' make it pop. Black is like a gold or a precious rock. So message to my foes, we gon' never stop. Cause all of us ain't ignorant. Learn the light, see the code, you'll see the difference. Cause all of us ain't ignorant. Learn the life, see the code, you'll see the difference. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. All this this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over.
From the land of the street lights where kids get kidnapped. Black man murdered through a white man's dispatch. But my aggression overcomes the oppression, and the fact that I can speak is my deadliest weapon. Look, this for the ghetto, shit that only VC. They take us out the streets and stash us in the OBCC. Now these shell tops slowly walk the cell block. I swear this shit can get funkier than stale socks. So I learned to be humble in this jungle. Keep some pads in my step, cause if I stumble, shit can crumble. The cops keep killing all our soldiers, trying to control the population, cause they know one day
watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over.